It's like, y'all, it's a spiritual war going on, and I'm dead in the center of it. I'll tell you, I'm being nosy. I'm being nosy. You know what? God told me, he said, sit still, don't do nothing. Stay right there. I see why. Because it's chaos out there. Total chaos. It's chaos out there. Total and utter chaos. So I ain't going to tell nothing no more. I guess I do need to listen to that thing that made me upset. She might be right. I'm going to be quiet. But I ain't crazy. I ain't nowhere near crazy. I might be a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? I might be a little crazy. But I ain't crazy, though. I'm a good crazy. I'm a healthy crazy. I'm a right crazy, bro. But anyway, it's a real spiritual war going down. It's like, man, I'm dead in the center. And it's like, if I was out there dealing with people, if I would have been out there dealing with people, if I would have been out there dealing with people, I'd have been screwed up, bro. The guy was like, go in the house. Because I'm normally out there. The guy was like, we need you to get in the house. And we need you to quit everything. Everything? Everything. And I didn't feel that. I didn't understand that neither. But now I do. I'm glad I did it. Because, man, I mean, I know it's real. But I be looking at my phone, and on my phone, it basically just tell me names. And it's saying all the names from social media, people in the big industry, people big in the whatever. You know, it's saying all kind of names. It just tell me names, basically. It ain't bad. It don't tell me if they bad or good. It don't tell me if they doing something or not, which is good. It's keeping me out of the loop. But still, though, it's like I'm dead in the center. It's like two major. I ain't gonna say people fighting on me, because I'm always on God's side, but I feel like two major organizations is fighting over me. Energies. That's how I feel. Like nobody might not want me. I might not got no friends all over. But somebody huge want me. Really real bad. Really real bad. I got a gift. I got a unique gift. And all I gotta do is sit back and watch and observe. And watch it slaughter people. I just get off because I get tired of the energy. Somebody swap my energy up. Somebody swap my network up, and it's a woman. And that woman ain't doing good. When people read cards or people read messages from God, tell messages from God, the messages are real. And they talking to somebody. Somebody sent me their network because they don't want to hear themselves. And the only person I know that could do that is somebody I used to deal with, but I don't think she even in a position to do that no more. But I watched somebody do it with my own eyes, try to swap the energy up, and then I didn't listen to it because I knew my personal energy. I know my personal energy. You can't give me somebody else's energy because I know my personal energy. And I was like, no, this is my energy right here. And she was like, I was like, this your energy because this is how you act. You do drugs, you sleep with everybody, you got a lot going on, you ain't cleaned up, you haven't healed your inner child, and it's all about you. I done healed. And so that's what God told me. God was like, go in that house, we need you to heal. And I've been doing stuff since I was young, 14. You know? And but I've been working on myself and healing myself for about 10, 15 years before this even happened. And so when God told me to heal, completely heal myself, that's what I did. You know, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm supposed to do, tell y'all. Somebody, my energy going somewhere, it's like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be on social media right now. That's how bad it is. Somebody's stealing my energy so bad, bro. They're like, my stuff is going straight to somebody else's computer and they put it out or something like that. And then I'm getting attacked by soulmates and twin flames. It's like the relics. They say that got to do with the relics. They got to do with relics. But I don't know if they trying to hide to help me or not. That's why that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm not out there. because it's a lot of triple op stuff going on. But so I keep cause I get offensive when it comes to God, bro. I get real offensive when it comes to God. I feel like you're doing something disrespectful to God. Because I got out of a situation differently. I got out of a situation by any means necessary except for denouncing God. I wouldn't do that, you know. I wouldn't do that. I didn't have the heart to do that, and I wouldn't even think about doing that. But I'm gonna tell y'all, judge a fruit by its tree. Judge a person by the fruit on this tree. Because I look good and I feel good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I look good. I look better than ever. And it's like my ancestors is trying to show me, like, that's why I tell folks, it ain't got nothing to do with these phones. This is internal. This is internal. When I look in the mirror, I look like this. And I'm looking good. This ain't no phone magic. When I look in the mirror, I look like this. I feel good. It's like my ancestors telling me, okay, look, this is what's going on. It's like they telling me, we're going to show you through your outer appearance. So I feel great. But the energy is all bad. And they going to war up there, bro. They like, whoa, it's like it's total chaos up there. It's like somebody swapped. It's like in the last 3 or 4 days, somebody swapped the energy. Somebody did the spell work. Somebody did some spell work. And somebody swapped the energy up real bad. Somebody swapped the energy up real bad. Real bad. To the point where it's, somebody just did something, y'all. Evil. Pure evil. I don't know what they did, but it was evil. And they had even, I could see it, like we moved there. You could tell when somebody put spell work on you because you'll do some shit you know you ain't got no business doing. And I just get off the computer. I just get off social media, bro, when it get that bad. Because I get in my emotions. It's like a full moon or something. But, and everybody be moving different, bro. You can't, one thing you cannot do is treat the chosen one or yourself like you crazy. Because we are in a position, we are in boxing bottles, we are in a position where we're growing with God. And God is training us personally. We are having conversations with God. We are elevating with God. And we are growing with God. We evolving with God. And we're supposed to be attacked, you know. But while we getting attacked, we're supposed to depend solely on God. God know we healing. They ain't supposed to even try to attack us while we doing this for God. So we don't need to involve ourselves in that situation. We don't need to even get involved in that situation, bro. They're like this chair. They call my chair evil because they got more controls in my chair and stuff. So whoever doing all these, y'all female, ain't nothing but a bunch of females. For me, it ain't nothing but, it could be family members and everything, but it's females, it's a female involved. Y'all ain't winning though. You can tell you ain't winning, bro. You could, how yourself feel, like I said, bro, we gotta start taking away the money. We gotta start taking away the makeup and all that. We gotta start taking away the magic, the illusion magic. And we gotta start looking at people as if they naked and ain't got nothing. And then you have to look and say, okay, what's going on here? And you can weigh people like that, like a weighing on a scale. And be like, you look at these people, when this started in 2020 compared to now. Okay, now I ain't talking about weight neither. I ain't talking about, you know, you could look at that, I guess, but I wouldn't do that. I'm talking about like, it's just things not right, you know? Some things ain't right. But I feel good, bro. Only thing I don't like is the music. The music really all over the place. And I ain't really fighting for it right now, because I ain't, what I'm gonna do with it, put it online so somebody else can steal it. That's all everybody been doing is stealing. And I ain't saying they steal it because I told them they can have it while I'm stuck, but still. Still though. I don't know, y'all. In my head, I'm like, man, if you know somebody got the light of God, why are y'all attacking me? What evil have possessed you to do such a thing? And like I read that book, Jude. Go read Jude. I advise everybody to read Jude, Jude. It ain't but one chapter. Read Jude. And man, it's exactly, we living in Jude right now. It talks about how the planet gonna sell itself out again for Sodom and Gomorrah for sexual immorality. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. And it's amazing, y'all. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful to see God work. Like, I'm sitting here watching God work, bro. And it's like, I'm seeing him work on the people too, but I'm watching God in the spiritual. And I'm seeing it manifest from the spiritual to the physical. Y'all got the money. Y'all got the cars and nice clothes, but that's it. I can see past all that. I see it. I see it, hear it, feel it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just no peace. It feel like you gaining a lot, but no peace. It's like a wealthy person that's miserable. And that's ancestors putting in that work. And I just want to thank God and not my ancestors, man. Because y'all, they put me in a bottle. They put me in a bottle, and I was supposed to go crazy. And since I won't go crazy, they want to make me go crazy. They want to write off that I'm going crazy in a way. Just because I be talking, that's why I be talking on the phone a lot. You know what I'm saying? If they put me in a situation, I've been in it for 40 years though. So it don't matter. It don't matter. You can't make me go crazy, bro. I ain't crazy. And it's like everybody like, it might be, let's say, well, it ain't really nobody want me to be quiet, but let's say people want me to be quiet. God descend me for being quiet. Because y'all growing. I'm teaching y'all knowledge. I'm not telling y'all these, if they ill secrets and you wish you could patent them, well, y'all should have came and got me a long time ago. But at the end of the day, this ain't really to be patented and hidden under the rug somewhere. It's really to be out and let people grow and evolve. I'm here to help people save their souls. I'm not here to get in this whatever y'all got going on out there. Because I create as I go. If I give you something and I created it, I can just create something else and create something else and create something else and create something else. And they got Boots. This girl Boots keep coming up. Somebody named Boots. They call somebody named Boots. These women keep coming up in my energy, bro. A lot of ops. And they mean well, but that energy, when you come in my energy, I'm telling y'all, bro. And they were like, I'm saying too much. I ain't saying that. I'm telling y'all, I'm explaining to y'all how we could go in devil mode. This is reality now. We living in Revelation. This is reality now. We gotta explain this. What's the difference between angel mode, human mode, and devil mode? I can explain that because I lived through it. I know demon mode. I know demons. Well, y'all didn't. They probably told Jesus that before you hung Jesus. And then after you hung Jesus, you gonna write in the book what he did, like it was miraculous. That was crazy. Y'all probably did do that. I ain't even think about that. Y'all probably did do that. I didn't even think about that. But if the chosen ones are here, y'all, they here to. The chosen one, when the chosen one woke up, they didn't wake up for people entertainment. The chosen one woke up to fight off demons. You know what I'm saying? Low vibrational beings. I don't really know everything they woke up for, but I know for some powerful stuff, some supernatural stuff that's finna start taking place. So we preparing for that. They strengthening us for that. They ain't really strengthening us. They strengthening us to deal with human tactics too, but we mainly getting strengthened up for the supernatural, y'all. And y'all ain't letting us do that without trying to put us in a crazy sale. Y'all don't believe in God when you act like that, man. I just gotta say it. And when it get to that, that's when it leans more toward the religious side. Because spiritualists know it's real. You know, they ain't got no business even talking like that. But it leans more toward the religious side when you start doing that. And that's what I'm trying to find. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, find balance in that situation. Because that ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna be able to evolve if you keep thinking this is a joke. And the only reason why you thinking that because there's some sin in you. You got something, you got a demon you attached to. that you need to detach from. The only way, if you are supposed to be chosen and you still talking like that, you are connected to a demon. And if you swapping chosen one's energy out, I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's something to save them. I don't know. But they swap mine out with a whole woman, and her vibration is low. You can't. And what I'm trying to get at, what I'm trying to tell you is that these ancestors that protect the chosen ones will kill y'all. You trying to give somebody energy that it's almost like you putting a gun to your own head. It ain't gonna work this time. Y'all probably been doing it so long, it always had worked. But y'all are trying to swap energy with chosen ones. And what I really personally think it is, I think you stuck. And somebody named Sonny, I think, stealing my stuff. You need to chill too. I'm gonna start saying y'all name, bro. Y'all been in my energy too much. Y'all killing y'allselves. That's where the attack's coming from. I'm gonna get off social. I'm talking to God tonight. See if I can get completely off social media for a while. But right now, it's a war, a spiritual war going on, and it's like they need me there as bait, man. They need me there for bait, man. They need me there to let people see, which I understand. I've been like that. That's where my energy works. They need me there so people can steal it. And that energy will redirect them and tear their asses apart. Y'all keep on swapping my energy up and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, y'all. It's weird a little bit. It ain't. I don't feel mad about this situation, though. I got discouraged last night. When you trying to separate me and God, I don't play about God now. But outside of that, it's interesting. All of it's interesting. It's very interesting, entertaining, and but to those of y'all that's out there telling chosen one to be quiet, you gotta take that up with God. We are in a bottle. In your mind, we in a bottle because we've been sacrificed, and you know who's behind it. But I'm telling you, it's almost like Satan and God, just like the Job story, made a deal to put the chosen ones in the bottle to protect them so they can evolve in those times. So they can evolve. That's the best way to protect somebody. That's better than prison. Putting somebody in a bottle. That's better than prison. Putting somebody in a bottle. So because they can sit there and they can elevate. They got the stuff they need to elevate. They can talk to God. You know what I'm saying? They can talk to the ancestors. And they can meditate, you know, in peace and all that. And ain't nobody, there's people out there gonna be throwing shots at them, but they in a place by themselves, which is understandable. When you in a place by yourself, in four walls by yourself, and you ain't got nobody else to talk to, you gon' act a little different until you get back with the social part of the world. But y'all ain't getting that. Y'all too busy trying to make somebody go crazy. And wait on somebody to go crazy so you can say they're crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I don't know what y'all got going on, but it don't matter. But like I said, these bottles are protecting us at the moment. We evolving in the bottles. We ain't supposed to evolve in the bottle. We supposed to turn into junkies in the bottle. We supposed to be homicidal in the bottle. We supposed to be suicidal in the bottle. We ain't supposed to evolve in the bottle. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Why is that going on? And then in y'all mind, y'all like, okay, we got them in the bottle, we're gonna steal them, we're gonna take their energy and swap their energy out. Okay, but you killing yourself, your team and everybody. Y'all, that's like putting a gun to your head. And you keep doing it, and then you sleeping around with people, and then you doing drugs, and then you constantly sleeping around with different people. All this is shots to your head. You taking shots. Like, I was born and raised in the street. You get what I'm saying? You indulge, everything you indulge in is a shot in your head. You shooting yourself. It ain't fun. You telling everybody they fun, it's traditional. No, you going down. I ain't saying this on no spiritual level. I could, but I'm saying it on a physical level. People born and raised in the street climb their way out of the streets. They dig their way out of the streets. They do whatever it takes to get out of the streets because they know the streets is killing them every day. And what I mean by that is, in y'all little peanut mind, you thinking, yeah, go from a slum house to a mansion. No, I'm talking about in the spiritual. Now I'm talking about in the spiritual. You climbing yourself out of prostitution. You climbing yourself out of adultery. You climbing yourself out of addictions. You climbing yourself out of wrongdoing altogether, killing and stealing and lying. You climbing yourself out of these situations because you searching for peace. Y'all know better to be letting somebody steal from. Let me tell you what's crazy. When you let somebody steal from a chosen, you should be getting up something for a chosen one for when they get out of these boxes, so they can have something to come to. When you sit there and emulate a chosen one, when you sit there and dissect a chosen one, a chosen one ain't nothing but guys' vessels. Them guys' vessels. Them guys' vessels. Them guys' vessels. And you sitting there attacking the chosen ones as if this ain't the end of the chosen ones. When they woke up, we all should have woke up, because that's scary. Ain't nothing really cool about that. So when you read Revelation, you want to be friends with a chosen one, because they not going to get attacked. I'm proof in the pudding. They constantly attacking me, and they trying to attack me, but it ain't working. It's falling on them. They got my money. They got all the stuff that you need in life to actually get around and get, cars and clothes, the materialistic world, but they ain't got the youthfulness. They ain't got the health. They ain't getting all that. They getting all that's decomposing. All that is descending on them. And everything, when it comes down to our health and it comes down to this is what they said in Revelation, y'all. This is what they said when it came to the 4 horsemen. It says, decompose everything around everybody except the ones I selected, the chosen ones. We are living in it, and they might well accept it. Everybody just scared to accept it, bro. You still want to continue to live life, but does it feel the same? Right now, at this moment, sins are 7 times worse than they ever been. The Bible is fulfilling itself. This ain't no time to be playing. This ain't no time to be playing. And that's why if you're a twin or a twin flame or a soulmate, I run you out of here when you playing games like that, because somebody is inside of you. I know demons. It's certain things, just like y'all don't want me to say. Well, there's certain things you ain't supposed to say. Period. And when you feel like you finna start saying stuff like that, sit in the comfort and privacy of your own home, even though they do got cameras watching you. Or don't say it at all, or turn your social media down and pray about it and give it to God. Or whatever they steal and try to put it on there and then whisper it, all that don't even count. Because then you should have asked them, how you know? That's what I mean, how you know? And they gonna be like, well, I knew somebody who got a camera in the house. Bye. 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 Because everybody in the world say stuff in the privacy in their own home that they don't want to say. That's why they say it in the privacy of their own home. But I mean what I say, though. Sometimes. Most of the time, I mean what I say. Like, I don't play about God. Run. You can't run out of my energy. None of y'all will ever leave my energy, because y'all part of this energy. Y'all part of this book. Y'all names are popping up, not just in the astro, but on these apps. Y'all names come up more than my name do. Y'all are in this energy. You ain't getting out of this energy unless you get out of this energy the right way. I warned y'all, bro. I warned y'all. All y'all in this book. Lisp. P. S. All y'all in this book. Kylie. Kaylee. Braden. Jaden. Few angels. A lot of angels, probably. Angels I ain't even heard of. Especially them atheists. Gins, somebody sent 2 or 3 gins. Somebody got 2 or 3 gins and an expensive practitioner and did a spell word like 2 nights ago, or last night. It was the most powerful. It was a very powerful spell, and it dealt with social media and everything. I'm guessing, but somebody put gins. It's like a gin. Like if you get 12 people together, like 12 gins. I was like, wow, bro. And it's like, God, like, okay, I'm telling y'all, this is Revelation, bro. Listen. In Revelation, it said, it's basically God giving these 4 horsemen power to just destroy the world, basically. Well, cleanse the world, to filter the world, to purge the world. And it said, touch everything but the anointed one, touch everything but the chosen one. I'm telling y'all, I ain't being touched. I might not can move. That's what you look like saying your little stuff. And y'all watch them the messages like that. That don't mean you curse. You don't judge a fruit. You don't judge a person by the fruit of their tree by seeing if they stuck. When somebody's stuck, I learned this from the street. When somebody's stuck and somebody in a position where they can't move and they can't do nothing, that's called a safe house. When somebody is being tortured by God, that works on the inside out. That's why Jesus said that y'all don't get that. How can evil do good and bad? How can evil do good and good do bad? So basically, because it's basically saying good will start from the inside out. I said something different. Good will start from the inside out. When you do bad, it shows on the outside first. Normally, it tears you up in the inside first. Of course, it hits you fast in the inside, but it starts to reflect on the outside. We've been going through this for too long. I should be looking rough. All the stress I'm going through. They took my car, took my child, got me stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm the one that's stuck in your car, but I ain't no practitioner. I work for God. We do real magic. We got real magic going on. I work for God. Y'all over there trying to swap my energy with women, bro. And these women are in bad shape. I see the women. Like, I don't got to see all the group. I know all y'all the killer murdering squad. I ain't going to tell you little secrets. But I see the women that's actually trying to put my energy on. It's tearing their asses up. They already at the point now where they don't want to do it. They really want to back out of it. Because my ancestors tearing their ass up. Man, y'all trying to swap energy with chosen ones. Everybody need to go read Jude. Jude is the chapter before Revelation. Start from Jude and read Revelation. Then go back and read the rest of the Bible. That's what I said.